Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot second since I've filmed anything, so we are now into March. I'm a little bit late doing this, but I wanted to share with you guys my Shop My Stash for March for the salon. We are in Canada, so not quite feeling like spring yet. However, I have been finding in the last week or so that people are ready. They're ready for a change. Everybody's done with the darks. I shouldn't say everybody's done with the darks, but a lot of people are ready for something different. So at the beginning of March, the new collections launched for gel colors. So I've got the flyer in front of me here, and I was looking at the colors that came out. There's 6 new shellac colors out for the English Garden collection, and then they've also released 15 new shades. So I think what they've done is they've discontinued the Luxe line, the shellac Luxe line, and so what I think they're doing is they're actually putting some of those Luxe exclusive colors into the regular shellac formula. So I was looking at the colors there, I was looking at the new English Garden collection, and I've been looking on Instagram and online at the new collections launching with the different gel color brands. So what I decided to do is see if I could find a few dupes in my collection. So there's a lot of pastels, so like mint greens, light pinks, nudes, soft grays, stuff like that. So I was looking at my collection compared to the colors that are launching, and I do have a lot of similar colors. So I probably won't pick up anything out of the new colors unless when I go in person I find one is quite different and really kind of strikes my fancy. But I have no plans to buy any of the new colors because I do have such a large collection here. I am planning on doing a little gel polish declutter. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. I am going to do it either way, but if you'd like for me to film it, I could certainly do that. But what I did for today was I pulled 6 colors out of my collection that have a very similar vibe to the new colors that are launching. So I pulled out, this is by the brand Belle Fille. This is one that I buy online. They're sort of dupes for the shellac, but they're not exact dupes. So I had bought this one to sort of dupe out with Mauve Maverick. It is a little bit different. It doesn't look, the bottle makes it seem quite light and lilac-y, but it's a really nice sort of rosy pink color. Focus, there we go. So I think that's a really nice sort of English Garden feeling color. So I pulled that one down. Another one that I pulled down is called Pink Pursuit. They have one in the new collection called Soft Peony, and this to me looks very similar. And it's a really pretty sort of peachy pink. It looks like the exact color of my skin. It's a nice color, but it's, again, it's one that gets overlooked when it comes time for picking. So because I have so many colors on these swatch rings, that's one of the reasons that I'm doing these Shop My Stash videos, is because there's so many beautiful colors that just get overlooked because there's always a handful of colors that really pop out on those swatches. So I think that would be a nice sort of soft, like nudie peachy color. Another one that I pulled down is Mint Convertible. So they do have one called Magical Topiary coming out in the new collection. It's a minty green. I have a few different minty greens, but this is the one that I pulled down, Mint Convertible. It's a nice mint green, exactly the way it sounds. So I pulled that one down because I have this one and I have Charming in the Artistic. So I don't feel like I need any more mint greens. 2 is lots. It's not a terribly popular color. Springtime is about the only time that we would use those types of colors. And I also wanted to pull down like a soft gray. So I think I'm actually going to put this one on my nails today. This is the Artistic Eau Crepe. And it's a really light gray, but it's got a little, you probably can't tell on camera, but it's got a little bit of a purple lavender base to it. It's really, really beautiful. And a nice alternative to a nude. You know, if you're into nudes but you want something a little bit different, a soft gray is a nice alternative. And then one of the 15 new shades of shellac that they've got in the flyer for this month is called Femme Fatale, and I actually have that in the Shellac Luxe. So it's unfortunate that they discontinued these because I actually did really like them, but I guess some people were having issues with them. That wasn't my experience, but I did pull this one down because quite a few of my clients are hairstylists, so they receive these flyers as well, and they'll oftentimes come in and say, do you have that color that was in the flyer? So I figured I would pull this one down since I do have it. And not everybody wants to do a pastel color. Some people will do the darks year round, but I find by this time of year, people are ready for something a little bit more vibrant with a little bit more color to it. So this is a nice sort of pinky berry color. It's sort of a pinky red. It's a nice tone. So those are the 6 colors that I've pulled down to focus on for this next month or so. I did also pull down a couple of glitters. I thought that this green, I thought this green glitter would be nice over top of the mint convertible. And I also pulled down, this is actually craft glitter, but it's really beautiful over the nails. It looks white. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks white, but it's actually like a white with a gold shift. So it's really pretty because it starts out as a white to layer over top of those pastel colors, as opposed to putting an actual gold over top that's going to look dark on top of those pastel colors. This is a really nice sort of complementing glitter to those pastel tones. So I pulled that down. And in the same vein, I pulled down the unicorn chrome. So this one here, it just looks white in the actual jar, but when you burnish it onto the nail with the right products, it creates that unicorn chrome effect. I'll put a photo on the screen here or here, I'm not sure. I'll put a photo on the screen so you guys can see what it looks like on a set that I've done previously. It's really fun. So you can actually layer it over top of a white to get that true unicorn look, or you can layer it over top of any of these colors and it'll take on that same tone with the unicorn sort of chrome. Anyways, it's very interesting. You'll see what I mean when I put the photo on the screen. But I thought that might be nice with those sort of pastel colors. And for stamping plates, I pulled down this one's like, if you guys can see, it's so reflective. These ones are just like little roses and flowers. And then same, this is like a larger one with flowers. You guys, now you're just seeing yourself. There you are. So it's just a bunch of different like flower stamps because it is technically spring is coming, but also I have a lot of people traveling south for March, so I thought this might work for both sets of clients. And then I did pull a few foils down. I thought this sort of teal color might be nice. I also pulled down the sort of brushed rose gold. I feel like that would go nicely over any of those colors. It's not the like rainbowy one, it's the sort of brushed one. And then I pulled this one down. It's sort of in a unique color. It's called Ocean Mist. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but it's silvery, almost has like orchid vibes. It's got a little bit of like a lavender shift to it. It's really unique. And again, it's one of those foils that looks really nice over the light colors. It doesn't take away from the pastels. And then finally, I pulled a couple of sets of gems down. So I think I had these actually in last month's, but they're just little circular gems, if it will focus. But there's some pink ones at the top and some silver ones here, and then like more white ones on the bottom. Again, I thought that would go nicely with the colors that I pulled down. And then lastly, I pulled these ones, which are like little, I don't know if it's gonna focus, little shapes. There's like some little star shapes, some little like V's that you can stack on top of each other. So there's silver here, gold here, and then you've got some rose gold ones on that side. So I thought those might be kind of fun. They're very simple. They lay pretty flat on the nail as opposed to a gem like these that have a lot of texture to them. A lot of my clients, most of my clients don't like gems because of the texture. But something like these, if you lay them in the wet polish and then top coat over top, they lay pretty flat. So I thought these might be kind of fun to play around with. I actually don't know if I've ever used these. I mean, I bought them, but have I used them? Probably not. So they might be kind of fun. How rude, my camera cut me off. Apparently my memory card was full. So that's what I've pulled down for this month. These are the products that I'm going to kind of be showcasing to my clients and focusing on for the month of March. I didn't honestly expect to get into sort of the spring colors this early, but I'm really catching the vibe from people that we're just ready. Even if it doesn't look like spring outside, we're ready for spring. So I'm right there with them. I think I'm gonna probably put this gray on today. We'll see. I've got a little time for my next client, so I might get my own nails done for a change. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking to put on your nails for spring. I can't wait to hear from you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.